So in late November, I made a series of 3 videos exposing the Redskull's lies. And in one of those videos, I used a few clips from the video in which he was saying that he was receiving death threats from people who threatened to take a knife through his scalp, that sort of thing, very dramatic. Now, the Redskull wasn't too happy about this. In fact, he sent a letter, a DMCA request, to YouTube to get my video removed because I used a couple of video clips of his without his permission. Now, what I did was fair use. Can you imagine what the world would be like without fair use? When you read a scholarly article, for example, inside the article they always quote their sources. You go to your original source and you quote it. This is basically the video equivalent of doing just that. I went to the original source and I quoted it to show how what he was saying couldn't possibly be true. Now, he sent in a DMCA notice, and YouTube by law had to remove the video. Now, if I wanted to, I could have sent in a counter notice to YouTube to get them to put the video back up, but it wasn't worth the hassles. And unfortunately, one of the side effects of the DMCA law is that if I were to send in a counter notice, YouTube would then have to send the Redskull my name and address and that sort of thing. And I had good reasons at that time not to want him to have that. In particular, I had seen him post death threats on a couple of people's channels. I wasn't too sure just how stable he was, and not that I really fear him coming to my house or anything like that. I'm quite capable of taking care of business if he does, but I don't need the headaches that would come in the aftermath. So I decided, yeah, it's not worth the trouble, and I let it go. But it did not exactly give me a favorable impression of him. And clearly the only reason that he wanted it taken down, it seems to me, is he wanted to suppress the truth. He wanted to suppress the fact that he was lying. Well, many months later, he did in fact acknowledge that he was indeed lying in that video, that he never was receiving death threats over the phone. As you can see in the last paragraph of this message that Redskull sent me on March 19th, he said, if you want to make another video about me, then perhaps tell people this. Yes, I did lie about getting harassing phone calls. That never happened. The reason I made that up was in a blind rage and fury from someone releasing my identity, and I wanted people to know in a way how that felt. And so that's just how the thing began, and it snowballed from there. I'm not going to go into all his lies and distortions. Suffice to say that probably about 85 or 90% of the things he said about me were just not true. He said that the only reason I went after him is because I'm a bitter 50-year-old man. Well, I'm not bitter about this at all. He is correct in saying I'm a 50-year-old man. I'll give him that much. But that's pretty much as all that he's gotten right. He even made a video, and this sounds ridiculous, but he even made a video trying to make it look like my dispute with him arose over the fact that I didn't like the way he capitalized the word "your" in a PM to me. That's ridiculous. And in fact, I've said to him a number of times in a number of messages to him, get help, Redskull. Go see a psychiatrist. Your anger is getting the best of you. If you have great potential, and if the Redskull is watching, I'm saying this directly now to you, exactly what I've said to you in my messages before. You've got really great potential. You could become a fantastic film director, editor, what have you. In fact, one of your last videos, Fight on My Haters, in which you took video clips from my video, and I thought that was very clever. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was extremely well done, and I rated it 5 stars. And I would have posted a comment on your videos stating how well it was made. Unfortunately, you had blocked me, so I couldn't post a comment on it, but clearly you have talent. But the thing is, you're a pathological liar. You lie again and again, and you make threats against people. And your recent threat against Digger's relatives was beyond the pale. This is going to hurt you in real life. It's going to create obstacles for you. People may realize you're talented, but no matter how talented you are, if you don't treat people decently, if you lie and people can't trust you, you'll only get so far. So I would advise you to seek help. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Seek help, recover, learn what you've done is wrong, take a little time off, and then come back and make more videos and refrain from the negative behavior, and you can go far. In fact, I really look forward to the day when a video that you direct is in one of my local theaters, in a local theater. And if that ever happens, I promise you, I will buy a ticket to see your movie. Not just because I'd like to support you, but because you're damn good. You have the potential to go to the stars, but you have to overcome the obstacles that are in your path. I hope you'll change your behavior and you'll take this to heart. I'm not a bitter old man. I don't want to see your destruction. I'd like to see you reach your full potential. This has been the Masked Analyst, under and in.